The following is a presentation of Opie TV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt. Marlon will get it. Good putt. Like that. All right, let's go to. Solve Doug's hole 8 for go to 500. Wow, yeah. Hit the seam and turn to the right. And let's see. Look at this. I mean, it literally scraped that inside part of the left triangle.
You got pretty fast.
John White on it too. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Burlington. It's our Monday night local here. This is the April 20th edition. Playing on the back course, course number 1. Got a relatively good turnout here tonight. I'm counting at least 14 players here on the course practicing. And this evening we are dealing with some cool air here. It had been hot over the weekend, got to 90 degrees here on Saturday, but the front came through into Sunday, and temperatures have dropped at least 30 degrees since. Temperature here in Burlington currently is 66 degrees with a north wind at 6 miles an hour. The humidity is at 24%. And you can see the Cash App and PayPal addresses here. With help donate to our channel. I'm going to be making a trip to Tennessee next week. I can help use the expenses. Also, like and subscribe to this channel as well. So there's players out here getting ready to play the term tonight. Let's look at the pairings for this evening.
Yeah.
And we have 16 players this evening. Russell Signer's a 2-time defender, and so he'll be teeing off first. All right, let's get started. And we're underway in Burlington. Teeing off is our 2-time defending champion, Russell Signer. First player tonight is in, and he's paired with Dennis Jones, playing for the first time this season. Dennis is going to get it in as well. Looks like he's going to stop the short. So run away with a pair of aces, and on hole 2, try to avoid hitting that right rail to Russell got the ace there. You do need to avoid hitting that right rail, otherwise the ball will kick off left of the cup. And now Dennis on the tee. That's gonna just miss left. He'll get the 2. And we'll go back to the first hole. Pairing number 2 of 8 this evening here in Burlington, and this is John Perry. And John Perry with the ace there. And on the tee now is his partner, John Crawford. John 2's going to get it, so we're perfect on hole 1 to start the evening. And let's walk up here to hole number 4. Russell is 3 out of 3 so far in the tournament. Off the cheese, and he just caught the right lip, so he'll get the deuce.
Here at Simon, we believe that all songs deserve to be heard, even if it's only once a year.
And let's look at Dennis on the tee. Dennis going with the backdoor shot. That's gonna miss there. Let's go to 2. John's tee shot looks good. Nice shot there. So John's 2 under. All right, to the third pairing. And this is David Jones to start the third twosome. And David missed to the right. And get his 2 here. And on the tee, this is Tom Robinson. Tom's going right rail. And that's gonna drop in there for the back rail. And let's go to 3. Our first look at the 4-pipe hole. John Crawford's tee shot catches the right lip, and he'll go for his 2 off that angle. All right, John Perry will be on the tee now. That ball's lining up perfectly. Good putt. And back to 2, Tom Robinson. That's in. Nice putt. Here's 7. First look at the traditional 6-piper. Former hole 9 here in Burlington. Russell got the ace there, playing the left rail shot. And here's Dennis Jones on the tee. That's pulling left, and he'll be to the left of that triangle there. He'll get his 2 there. Back to 1. This is now the 4th pairing of 8, and this is Tanya Porter. punt is going to get a 2. And on the tee, this is Graham Sigmund. Graham gets the ace here. Good putt. Let's go to 8. Our first hit there to drop off with 2 wicks there. One on either side of the hole there. Russell gets a 2. And let's move back over to 3. Keep David Jones on the 2. That looks good there. Good putt. And we'll go up to 5. Look at the first shot at the octagon hole. Here's John Croft. You see the octagon about 10 feet from the tee mat. And the hole there on the incline. And Johnny got, stuck it in from the right lip. And we'll go to hole 9. First look at the check mark hole. Russell's tee shot. Russell's been having honors so far the entire first round. Usually 3 banks and to the back rail. Sometimes it goes front door and other times it can go back door. Tanya putting on 2, and it's not going to get there. She left it a little short, and that's why it drifted off to the left. All right, back to 1. Pairing number 5 now. We start the second half of our tournament. And for the first time here in Burlington this year, this is Chris Bunning putting. Chris pushed it a mile. That's going to be a deuce. And he's paired with Mike Allen. Yeah. We cursed Russell. He's 6 under already. I cursed Russell. He's 6 under already.
2, Russell?
Yeah.
I mean, you must have did a reverse curve.
Yeah. And Mike pulled the tee shot. He's also short, so that'll be a deuce. Let's go to 7. John Perry with the rip there from the left side. He'll get the 2. There's Russell with the ace there on 10. Good putt. Watch John for his par. John Crawford. That's going to go in for John. Good putt. Back to 2. I hit the rail, back door, it's in. Good 2. Good putt on 2. All right, let's check out the 6th pairing coming up. On the tee, this is Jason Durgala. Jason's hit hard, but it drops in. Good putt. And his partner this evening is Brian Porter. And Brian also aces here. We'll continue here to hole 5. This is Graham playing left rail shot here. That's going to go in. There's Bunning on 3. He's putting for his 2. And it's got a 7. Tom's tee shot. He's got to hurry. He'll get his deuce. Tap in from about 8 inches from the cup, back to 9. Crawford's tee shot's going to have to go in back door. It will. And for the first time, we go 14. Here's Dennis Jones on the tee. Going to have to go back door. Yep, good putt. All right, we go back to 1. Our penultimate pairing of the evening here on course number 1. This is Brian Atkins. Brian missed to the right. And he'll tap in the deuce there. His playing partner tonight is Richard Garner. Richard gets the ace. Good putt. All right, let's walk up here to hole 6. First look at the corner hole. Two circular objects there in front of the incline. Tanya's tee shot. Go and get it back door. Nope, misses left. So she has her 2 there. And we go back to 3. Or actually go back to 2. Richard hit it, pushed it out into the rail there, so he'll get his 2 putt there. And quicker to 9. And David made it front door. Let's go back to 2 again. Looks good for Brian. No, turn left. So he'll get his 2 here. And this now on 1, the last twosome of the night. This is John Wilder. John's going to get the ace there. And he's paired tonight with Annie Charton, a newcomer here. Back door. And it goes. Good putt.
You're leading the aces race.
All right, so all 16 players are on the course. We go up to 6. Mike Allen on the tee is missing left. He'll get his 2. Let's go to 8. Graham hits the block, but it's straight kick back, so he should get his 2. I'm gonna walk up here to 18. First look at the finishing hole of the course 1. So many memories have occurred on this hole by my perspective. Russell's tee shot, got it, good putt. And Dennis Jones will be on the tee.
Georgia.
20 what?
23.
I figured you were like really, really low there. And Dennis also makes a good putt. So let's go back to the back 9 here to hole 13. The first look at this former 3-block hole.
Simon.
A lot of real estate was cut a few years ago. You can see the patio table there with the bench seats there. They used to be part of the hole. The third brick was here at my vantage point, right of that hole, so it was lined up diagonally like that. Used to be a 3-brick hole that's similar to hole 4 in Augusta on the red course, and also hole 15 at White Lake. Hole 15 on the TV course in Gastonia. On the tee is John Crawford. John just played the weekend in Virginia, up in Roanoke this weekend. He and his son competed in the 2 tournaments that were played there over the weekend. Looks good. Nice shot. You can flirt with that rail. Sometimes you may have to hit the rail just to keep it lined up like it did. And John Perry's now on the tee. John is in there as well. Recker's going to tail off to the right the last second. So we go now to 12. Our first look at the hole here. Another hole you see here that if you're an old school player, remember this hole had green there where this bench was standing. Also, there was a long brick behind the hole that was in front of the hole. Been replaced with a triangle that makes the ace more manageable here. And David not going to get it. It slowed down as it hit the angle. Hey, here's Tom Robertson.
98.7 Simon.
Play everything.
And that crossed over, and that'll be a deuce.
Number 20.
Yeah. For the first time, we go to 11. Pretty much a straight hole. Tanya hit the block, and she'll tap in her 2. And Russell's son, Graham, is coming up on the tee. He's short on the tee shot, and he'll wind up with the 2. And for the first time, we go to 15. John Perry on the tee. Oh, John's well short. Let's go to 10. And Mike Allen is going to get a 2 here and go to 9. Oh, man. That's going to be a little tough deuce putt there. It should be makeable. And over to 7. Brian Atkins, no, just got the left lip. Turning to 9. Brian on the tee is going to be short there off the back rail. Let's go to 8. Good putt for Richard Garner. All right, to 16, our first look. There's 2 for John Crawford. John Perry just pushed it a little bit. The hole does break from right to left. And let's look at the first round scores. Russell, as you know, has been putting like a god out here. He's in with a 23. So a great opening round. And let's go to 15 again. Tom Robinson going for a 2 here. He left that short. All right, David Jones on the tee. He's left, and it will. All right, well, stay there, so he'll tap in his deuce. All right, and here's your first look at 17, the one pipe hole where they play the right rail backdoor shot. And that's John Perry on the tee. That's got to hurry off the back rail. All right, he'll tap in that too. Back to 16. Hit the tip, but he got through the opening, so he's in better shape for his deuce. Back to 1. Already into the second round, and there's Dennis Jones, another slow rolling ace right there. So he'll go for 2. So he'll go to 2, 1 under on the round. Tom will get the deuce there on 16, and Crawford now on the tee at 18. Pushed, and it's going to try a turn, but it's short. He'll get the 2 to finish the first round. Now David Jones on the tee here at 16. That's going to be right. And he'll tap in that too. And it's Grant Sigmund on 15. Should go in for Graham. Nice putt. Let's walk up here to 17. Tom's going to get the tee shot going back door, the putt. Run back to 15. Tanya, one of the rare players going right rail. She'll putt for 2. Watching Bunny on 14 track the ball, lips and in. little crescent moon there on the tee shot. All right, let's look at Mike Allen on the tee.
As the seasons change, it's the perfect time to prep your HVAC system with a $49 seasonal.
That could turn in like that.
Can help save money on your energy bill. And
oh, it doesn't go.
As your local home service experts, everything we
so he'll get the 2.
Our exceptional service guarantee. It all adds up to.
And we'll move up here now. Let's move up here to 11. That's Richard on the tee. That's right. He'll get the 2 there. And we'll see Brian Atkins on the tee. Going with the left rail shot. And Brian should get his 2. We'll go to 10. And John didn't hit, got the line, just didn't hit it. And we'll see Annie Charlton on the tee. Get up. He'll putt this for 2, same area John was in. And it goes back door, nice putt. All right, let's go to 14. And look at Jason Delgado. Jason caught the left lip, and he'll have the par putt there. All right, on to tee at 1 is John Perry into his second round of play. That is in. Good putt.
Thank you, sir.
All right, to 16. Allen got the ace there. Nice shot here. Let's go to 18. Tanya looking good. Nice shot. She closes the first round with an ace, and let's go to 15. Brian Porter's down there at the corner, hunting for 2. And he putts break left, but he didn't allow the putt to do that, so we'll go to 17. Mike Allen with another ace. And this will be Chris Bunning's tee shot. Should go. Nicely done. All right, let's head back to 15. Jason will miss right and going to be putting that for 2. Let's go to 14. He's got Brian Atkins on the tee. And he will get the ace to, nope, it missed right. And a 13. And that's going right. And she'll putt this for her too. Let's check out Richard back on 14. It is. It's going in straight for Richard. Good putt. And we'll look at Jason on the tee here at 16. And that's left there. His tee shot will leave him about a couple feet from par. All right, Brian Porter now on the tee. And that's gonna drop in for Brian. All right, so let's get another update on the scores here. Half the field are now in the house. And so far, well, look at these. We got 25 by John Crawford. Only 2 back of Russell at this moment. All right, we go back now to 15. And Richard missed the deuce there. Like I said, he pull off to the left there. All right, a 3 there for Richard. And here's Brian's tee shot. Yeah, well left, and down the hill it goes. This should be makeable for Brian. Doesn't break as hard left as most of the putts there on the corner. Well, if you pull that one too. Let's go back to the front nine and let's get some action here from some of our players here. We'll get to Crawford here on 5 at the moment in second with the round of 25. And that's in. Shot. Go to 10. And right now the first round leader, Russell on the tee. That's in. Good shot there. All right, we head back to 1. Look at Graham on the tee. Got it there. Yes, good putt. Back over now to 11. And Dennis Jones, he pulled it into the left block. That'll be a deuce. Back over to 6. John Crawford on the tee. Makes it there, good putt. Back over to 11. There's an ace there for Russell. Nice putt. Back over to 2. Up, that's left. And that's going to be a par putt from about 6 feet away. Let's go over now to 18. Okay, Richard on the 2. Richard makes that ace go. And Brian Atkins will finish his first round now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brian will miss right, and he'll get his 2. Heading back to 1. Mike Allen with the ace there as he starts his second round. Geez, Chris Bunny. And that's left, and Bunny will get his 2. Meanwhile, to 13. There, Russell tapped in his par. Here's Dennis Jones. Dennis will this left in between the cup and the rail. All right, let's go to 2. Mike Allen, that should go. No, it tailed away at the last second. So he'll get his 2. And we go to 18, and this is the last group to finish off the first round. John Wilder's on the tee. And that's in. Good putt. We have Eddie Charlton on the tee to finish the first round completely. in there as well. So she had a rocket. So she rocketed 1 and 18. Everything bookmarked in between. Might have had a few good putts here and there too. And here we go on 1. Jason Delgado is on the tee to start round 2. Oh, drills it in as well. And with the 15. There's Russell to finish, getting ready to complete his second round. Still got 4 holes left. He'll get his 2. Back over to 1. Brian's short on the ace shot there, so he'll get the 2. And here's Dennis on 15. Hit it late, down the hill he goes, and he's going to be putting this for his 2. Nice putt. We'll go to 2. Jason's tee shot is nicely done in there. Good putt. Russell will pick up his ball out of the cup on 16. And here's Brian on the tee here at 2. Now pushed it into the rail again. All right, going to 8. Tom picked up his ace there. Here's David Jones. That's gonna, well, he hit the block, so he's got a 2 there. Back to 10. John Perry's on the tee. Should go in as, oh, it lipped, but it's miraculously stayed up there at the top part of the hole, so he'll get the 2. All right, on the tee, John Crawford.
Music makes you feel good. Simon plays music. Get a good feel.
Good hard kick, but it didn't turn back up the hill, so he'll get the 2. And let's go over the score sheet right quick. Well, actually, let's go to 18. Russell already at 23. That's going to be short on 18, so he'll have the 2. And let's look at that first round score. So Russell has the lead at 23. John Crawford is at 25 in second. And tied for third are Dennis Jones and John Perry at 27.
Russell, 23.
Yeah. All right. All right, back to 8. There's Graham with the ace there. Good putt. And let's get Tiger Porter on the tee. She should get the ace off the left rail. Good putt. All right, here's Chris Bunny on 7. That's got a turn. Good putt. Alright, we head back to the tee with Mike Allen.
Good shot.
That's going to be left. They hit a little bit late. And he'll go for his 2. See if I can get Jason on 6. And Jason hit the rail and it pushed off to the right. Mike Graham on 9. Not going to be able to see much of his tee shot. Tapping his 2. Let's look at well, Jason's still putting for 2 here on 6. Wow, he's well, let's zoom out here. Got Tommy on 9. Bunny's got a triple shot here. Bunny's on 8. Tommy just hit the tee shot that lagged the hill. Bunny got the ace. And we're back to Jason on 6. Got it. Good 2. Nice putt. Back to 8. Michael's pulled the tee shot, playing left, and here's Brian Porter with the same difficulty shot here on 6. And he got that deuce. So a couple of spectacular deuces there. Alright, we'll walk down the steps here, go back out to the course. Alright, here's Tanya on 10. Yep. Alright, she did miss it right, but she'll get her tapping too. Alright, back over to 14. Folks, I just sat down on the bench and punctured my back up against the score post, and it's hurting. That's going to feel good tonight in bed. Oh, good putt there from Perry. Now look at it, Graham on 11. He just left it short, so he'll get his 2. Crawford's going to be well short there. He'll get the 2. And Tanya's tee shot on 11. That's short. She'll putt for 2. And head back to 8. Oh, he just missed right. He'll have the putt coming down the hill and work his way back up, and let's head back to 10. Yeah, nice putt. There's 2. Nope, pulled it there. He'll give us 3. There's Mike Allen on 10. I think Danhausen just cursed me about 5 minutes ago.
You?
I sat there and I punctured my back against the score post.
Man.
Yeah, that it hurt like
On right there on the bench.
yeah. Trying to sit down and my back made contact with the post.
Yeah.
All right, good 2 there for Mike. Let's go back to 7. Got Richard going for a 2. And let's go look at the scores. It's going to be a while before Russell gets his 3rd round going. Well, I'm trying to curse him, but he shot another 11 on the back, and he's in at 49. So, excuse me. I have a name called, but I didn't. Right, we go to 14. And David Jones, nice putt there for the oldest player in our field tonight. Let's go back here to 13.
No matter how much you owe, we do things differently. No pressure, no judgment, just real people working for you and your situation. Crazy Kevin Powell, Kevin Powell Motorsports with Saddleback Greensboro. Get pre-approved right now at KevinSaysYes.com. That's KevinSaysYes.com.
Tanya.
2026 elections are
Yeah, she's going to putt that for 2.
representing a political path. Odyssey Greensboro is
Back to
targeting
11.
almost 700,000 diverse, voter-aged listeners 24/7. Yard signs are nice, but Odyssey
actually,
gives you a chance to
it
tell
was
your
already
story,
played.
lay out your plans, your vision in your
All
own
right, let's
voice.
look at Grandma here,
At work,
13.
commuting, and all points in between. What do you want to say to them? Contact Odyssey Greensboro at 336-605-5200.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day.
It's going to be Tweener there, and he's at the back rail for 2, back 12.
Maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking.
Running will make that off the triangle there.
Don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people.
Back 13.
That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not so perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds. You're overweight. Winner.
Got it there, good putt. Let's back to 16.
Works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old
Tom's
guy
on the
with few
tee.
health glitches, you could probably
Oh, he hit the
make
other
$1 million of
tip of the
term
triangle
life
there.
coverage for about $200 a
That one's
month.
going to be going for
So,
2.
You need life insurance, but unless you're young and
John
healthy,
Perry on
you gotta call
17.
Big Lou, because he's like you, older,
That's
heavier,
lining up
and on
nicely.
meds too. Get a quote right now.
Ooh, Snake snuck it in left flip.
800-965-6698. 800-965-6698.
Tom for a 2 now, 16.
Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a Microguard Select Oil Filter for just $32.99 now at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Limit supply.
See, I think he's going to go left rail to the front door. No, just a little early. Probably would have gotten it.
Including guns. Learn
Yeah,
how
a little
to store
bit
your
later.
guns securely and make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire.
On
Brady, Indiana Council.
14.
Antiques by the truckload. That's what you'll find next Friday and Saturday, April
It's
24th
going to have to
and
swing
25th.
hard.
Rain or shine at the
Good
Liberty
putt
Outdoor
there.
Antiques Festival in Liberty, North Carolina. Over 375
Running's tee
dealers
shot.
from around the country, packed with quality antiques
Just
and collectibles.
got it past the
Paintings,
brick, but he should get his
clocks,
dues.
Jewelry, no crafts or reproductions. Admission is $10 and children under 12 free.
And back to
Take
16.
I-40 or 85 to 421 South to the state.
And Russell's firing underway in the final round. And he looked down on the first hole. And David went over the cup there on 16. So should get his par there, back to 13. Michael's going to putt that for 2 after it missed right of the cup. Let's go to 9. Yeah, she's tried to, this is Annie Charlton, she's trying to Mike Johnson's shot, which pretty much he goes straight into the angle and does a couple of banks there. And she'll putt for 2 off the back rail. Well, she'll miss there and she'll get a 3. And back to 10. Brian putting for a 2. Brian Atkins. And that's missed. He'll get a 3. Oh, look at Richard Garner's tee shot. That will miss left. He hit it too strong there off the right rail. Now 2-2. Russell pushed it a bit. He's going to likely get a 2. Right, so he'll stay at even after the second hole. Mike Allen on 14. Gonna be short. He's gonna putt for 2. There's Graham. Got loose on 16. We go to 3. Now watch Russell. We're gonna follow him for a bit. I am gonna go to the score in a couple of moments. Crawford's about to start his second round. Well, I'm sorry, he just finished the second round. He's going to be starting his third round in a few minutes. Russell's not going to... that looked like it was going to stop past that third pipe there. So he got his first ace of the final round. Let's go now to 11. Yeah, wow, pushed well right back over to 14. And Jason got it. Nice putt. Back to 4. Russell's on the tee. There's an ace for Russell. Puts him at 2 under on this final round. Back to 14. And Brian got it. Oh, it swung hard off that. Well, he didn't hit the left rail, but it swung enough to get it over. Now we're going to 5.
98.7 Simon says, ain't no party like a Simon party, because a Simon party don't stop.
And now Russell's made the last 3 after missing the first 2 holes of the final round. We can head back over here. Let's go to 15. Jason will miss right. He'll go for 2. All right, we'll walk up here to 6. It's good there. So he's dropped in the last 4 after an 0 for 2 starting the final round. So right now he's at 81. Let's see what we got here. Some of the scores coming in.
15. 14.
So Crawford at 54. All right, so that's all you need to know at this moment. Well, we can watch Russell on 7. And that's short. He'll wind up with a deuce. Let's go to 14. Brian Atkins. And Brian, backdoor, and it caught the left lip. All right, gets his 2. Let's go back to 1. All right, John Crawford on the tee. Let's quickly go to 8. Going for an 5 under par round. That's in. And that's left. He'll tap in the deuce there. And see if we can get some other scores in, see if anybody's in reasonable range.
All right, now did I write that? I can't see. John Curry had 8. He had 8. Okay. Now I need David Jones. Would you let me get out of the way, Opie? Wait a minute, let me let Opie look.
Well, okay, I'm just making sure I'm reading it right. 50 what? 8?
That's 56
okay.
54.
56 and 54. Okay. Well, so it looks like he made 9. Yep. He's another 12 on the front, back to 16. Oh, missed it there, so he'll get his 2. Meanwhile, John Crawford on 2. Left, just left of the cup. Let's go to 10. So Russell sitting at 79 at the moment, with the balance of the back 9 left to play. Yeah, 78 now. Let's go now to... Let's go to 1. Tom Robertson will get the backdoor ace there to putt. Head out to 3. Actually, I'm going to let you go hit John on 3 while I describe the action on 11.
Like it, don't you pull it straight off that board?
Perpendicular. So, like that.
Okay, I was making sure.
Yeah. Well, he's down to 77. Nope, he went left. So he'll be even through 3. I'm going to have to trust what happens to Russell on 12. Looks like he got it. Yep, he's up to 9 under on the final round. Let's go to 15. John just left it right, and he'll have the par putt there. All right, let's go to 16. Ryan missed right. Back to 15. And he's putting for 2. A very long 2. Back to 13. Russell missed there to the right, so he'll get a 2. All right, let's get a look at the scores. All right. Only Chris Bunning is at 54. So Crawford's 0 for 3. He's not yet on the tee at 4 because John Perry is going for I think it's going for a 3 here. Now he's on the tee. And Crawford, no, it bucked away. Whatever shot Russell hit on 14, it didn't look good at all. He's got about 3.5 feet, which breaks hard right. And this keeps him at 77. I'm sorry. Yep, got it. No, he's 78 after this hole, so here's Dennis on the tee. Go back. We're going to have to hit the back rail, and it goes in. Going to 5. And Grant missed that one, so an 0 for 5 start to the final round. And Russell is literally pulling away here, so he was a 2 there by Dennis on 15. And Russell's on the tee, so he's at 78. So ace is out, he'll be at 74. Oh, he got a huge kick. He'll have the putt for 2. Now let's go to 18 as we wind down the second round. And John's missed right, and he'll putt for 2. And here's Annie Charlton to finish the second round. She'll finish her round with 2. Let's go to 1. His tee shot goes left, and he'll tap in that too, back to 16. That's gonna go in. Good putt. Sitting at 10 on the par on the final round. Here's Mike Allen on 1. And he's left, so Russell at 10 under, he's at 75. Started at 49. Here he is on 17. And it crossed over coming down the hill, so they'll be going for 74 as he steps on 18. Bunning got the tee shot on 2. So that's his first ace of the final round. John Crawford is still 1 under after 7. So it looks like Russell's going to come out victorious here. And we go to 18. That's going to be in for a total of 74 tonight. 23, 26, 25. Bunny's on 3. This is for a 2. He hit the block there, one of the blocks, and he pulled to do, so he drops back to even. Back to 7. Tom is smacking the ball like it's one of them buzzsaws out there. And Bunny just lit the third putt, so he'll get a 4 on this hole. David Jones on the tee on 7. That's left. He'll wind up with a 2. So all the scores are in after 2 rounds.
Russell plays fast. Dennis does too.
And it looks like Russell's gonna. Well, we might have to handicap him, like give him, like add extra strokes to his score.
That's what I told him. You need to add another round, another 9.
Well, he shot 25 the last round.
For 74.
74.
My age, but I shot my birth year.
Give it time, Russell. You might. Give it time, Russell. You might shoot your age in a couple of years. 3 perfect rounds will do it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. I'm going to go back out here. Excuse me. We're just going to do whip around coverage for the rest of the night. Let's look at David Jones here, putting on 8.
What did you expect to find? Was it something you left behind? Do you remember everything I said when I said
Ooh, just snuck past the block. I was going to think he might have nicked it, but he didn't. All right, Chris Bunny on 4. This is for a 2. I think he might have missed the block there. He's playing left rail off the block. He might have missed the block. And he missed a deuce there, so he's really struggling. On a 2 over on his final round. Here's Graham putting for a 2 here on 7. Gets it there. We'll check timer on the 2. Time to miss the left. That'll be a 2. Let's go to 3. There's Brian Porter. And that missed right, so he'll get his 2. There's Tanya getting her deuce there on 7. All right, now let's look at Chris Bunny on 5. See if he can get out of this New York Mets-like funk here. Well, there's one of the aces. Trying to get back. All right, Brian Atkins's got his 2 on hole 2. Here's Richard, that's left on 2, so he'll go for his 2 there. And Jason Bergala on 4. Missed there, so he'll putt for 2. I'm gonna head back to the course. I'll head back to the score sheet first, and let's all look at this.
That's what it is.
Russell.
That's what it is.
Russell with extraordinary evening. 23 to open up. Led wire to wire, and gonna win with the score of a 74. All right, and let's go out to hole number 10. And that's Tom Robertson putting for a deuce. David Jones on the tee. And David Jones with the ace. Good putt. Back to 9. Yeah.
Wayfair's big sale is almost here, and you can score the best deals in home, like up to 80% off everything home. Yes, you heard that right. 80% off with free shipping on everything.
Rams tee shot is in. Back door. Good putt.
Outdoor furniture and essentials, rugs and more. All at Wayfair, and all up to 80% off during Wayday. Shop Wayfair's Wayday from April 25th to 27th.
Your dad shot 74. Yeah. And Tanya's on the tee. That will be at the back rail. She'll get her 2. Back to 11. And Tom missed right. Back to 8. That's in. So he's rallied back from those overstrokes there to start the round. We're still back to, well, let's look at 5. And look like Jason hit the tee shot a bit firm and it caught the lip and threw it over there to the left corner. This is 4-2.
I wouldn't go to help someone customize and save on car insurance with Liberty Mutual, even if it means sitting front row at a comedy show.
Hey everyone, check out this guy and his bird. What is this, your first date?
Oh, no, we help people customize and save.
Well, had the line, but it just a little firm there. So we will now go back to 3. See, hey, Charlton. Well, she almost got it back door. She'll get a 2. And let's go back to 4.
This affordable plan is a perfect option to provide the quality dental care you deserve. Take advantage of services like free dental cleanings, exams, and x-rays. Plus, great discounts on dental treatments and oral surgery. No dental insurance? No problem. Visit LaneDBS.com.
That's about missed left.
Lane & Associates Family Dentistry. We love to make you smile.
Ryan's going to get the ace on 6 back door. Good putt there. Back to 9.
Explore our brand new traveling maze rainforest adventure. Make your way through a tropical rainforest where you'll climb, crawl, and figure it out as you go. From the canopy down to the forest floor. Along the way,
And Michael Allen made it front door. Good putt. Let's head back to 4.
Then keep exploring with our aquarium.
Now Richard missed the triangle there. He hit it too soft there, coming off the left rail. Jason Dergala on hole 6.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks,
Missed there.
cracks, or sticking doors, or windows.
And we'll space this out for 2.
I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real
Richard's now putting for 3 here on 6. Make that 4.
foundation. Tar Heel Basement Systems is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Alright, so we'll go out with, well, John Perry got the ace there on 14. And we go to 11. So let's watch Tanya on the tee while I go ahead and bring up the next announcement here of our tournament broadcasting. Just putt for Tanya over to 10. We'll be in Ashburn tomorrow night at 7:30.
How is that even possible? They got my password.
We are expecting to be doing High Point this coming Thursday. Just depends on the participation factor here. Most of the players are going to be in White Lake for the weekend. Next week, I'm going to be heading to Tennessee for the first time. I'm going to be doing Bristol and Kingsport. Bristol next Monday. Next time I'm going to be in Burlington will be May the 11th on course 2. Good putt for Mike Allen. That's because, like I said, next Monday I'll be in Bristol. The following Monday, May 4th, it's going to be back in Augusta on the blue course. All that, of course, is weather dependent. It is expected to rain the first part of next week, so it could be a change in the scheduling if that were to happen. And Jason missed left there on 7 back to 15. John missed right. He'll have a par putt there. And I took a Tom Robinson on 14. Just put it back where it came. Just put it back. And Tom will go for 2. All right, David Jones on the tee. And David does not get it, just hung out left. So he'll get his 2. Running for his 2 on 10, 11. Back at 13. There's Graham getting an 8th here. And we'll go to 16. No, it sailed off left. And John's going to get his 2. All right, here's Tom on 15. That's going to be right, also short. And he'll collect his 2 there. David Jones on the tee. And it's going to be right, then it's heading down the incline, so he'll go for 2 there. Let's go back over here to 17. John Perry gets his deuce. Crawford got over the right half of the hole, so he'll get the deuce. Back to 16. Thomas had some misfortunes on this hole this evening. This time he's going to change it up, go up and back. And that's short, he'll get his 2. Let's go back out here to 8. Actually, let's go back to 7 first. John pulled it a mile.
Someone's keeping the beat going.
Fine on the tee at 8. And Brian Ball hit the block. Brian Porter on 10, missed right off the hill there. About the 8. And, oh, Richard whipped out there on 8. Look at Graham on 15. And he's putting for 2 there by the right rail. Gets it there. And there's John Perry finishing his night with a 2. And John Crawford will be on the 2. And that's going to be a deuce. Let's go to 17. And that's an ace for Tom Robertson. And we'll go to David Jones on the tee. And he'll top him. Good putt. Back to 14. And Mike Allen turned off to the left as it approached and stayed up there. He'll get his 2. Back to 12. And Jason got it. Nice putt.
3 in a row. 3 in a row.
Brian Porter on the 2 now. And crossed over again, so he'll get his 2. Let's go to 17. Graham will miss right. And he'll tap at his 2. And back to 13. And Jason got it. Nice putt. Back 16. Riley's tee shot. Didn't turn it all. He'll putt this for 2. Brian Porter tops Jason there on 13. Running for his 2 here on 16. And back to 14. Backdoor for Jason. Too strong off the rail. We go to 11. Well, Annie Charlton's going to get her a 2-putt here. $13. Brian will miss right, and he'll get his 2. Or should be getting it from the back rail. All right, let's go back to 15. Brian Porter for his 2. This time he gets it. Back to 13. Richard Garner gets the ace there. And then here we go to 18 right quick. Just bunting on the tee. With the ace to finish his evening. Back to 15. Jason Durgalo. Oh, he's got about a 5-footer for his 2. Good 2, good 2. All right, so we've got a little bit of extra time here. Russell 74. The worst he'll wind up is 8 strokes ahead of Dennis Jones.
I can shoot 90. I know that's not good.
And there's a pair of 87s after that.
You tell me, son. You show me something.
Russell at 74. He's going to
You don't have to, and I appreciate it.
win by no more than 8 strokes over Dennis. And the only other player, well, no, Graham's at 87. So,
Did Chase go to that tournament?
all right. Jason on 16. Oh, the Braves won again, folks. That's 6 in a row. Richard on 15. That's got a deuce there, tapping in. All right, Brian Atkins on the tee. And Brian missed to the right, and he's going to putt for 2 there. So I can swing over to 17. Jason Degala is going to wind up getting the miss, and he'll have the 2 there. All right, we go back to 15. This Brian putting for a 3 now. Got it there. And Brian Porter got something on 18 the Mets hadn't done in the last 2 weeks. All right. All right, here's Jason on the tee.
One person I don't know.
Hey, baby.
He was out, you had that before the end.
Yeah, I did.
And we got 2 up on that, this and you. We blew past it. Ready. Oh, got them. And then the net very stuck it. That pink card.
And he'll ace it. Nice putt. We go back to 16.
There you go. Yeah, dude.
And Brian's going to tap this 2. I think just went past the left lip. All right, let's go ahead and congratulate Russell. There he is. He's won 3 in a row.
Fortunate. I played well tonight. My best score.
I didn't make
quite a
13
few years.
once. The last round,
That's not your best score in Burlington, though, right? Okay. On this side.
No, I think I've had a 72 in about
Should have
5
done
6
that
years.
the whole starting with.
But best score in a while.
14 plays.
Played well.
How much do you think we could pay Dan House to come down here and curse him?
You did the reverse, Dan House.
Probably. Well, like, he would say, I have a small fee, probably 10 times what he won tonight. That's how much I'll need to curse him.
Whatever you done worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
He cursed you and you made 6 on the front.
But did he curse you? Did he curse you in the 3rd round?
I think he did.
Yeah.
You are cursed on 3 and 4. There it was. Took a 4 and a 3 on.
Yeah. Took a 4 on 3 and a 3 on 4.
Oh, you know. I see highlights on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't watch that.
Yeah.
I went to the bank shop.
But I'll tell you what, he cursed the Mets, that's for sure. He's cursed the Mets, that's for sure. Good news is they didn't win, they didn't lose tonight. The Mets. They didn't lose tonight.
They didn't lose any play. You got
Right. Yeah, got the night off, yeah. But the Braves won again. Yep. All right, so we got 1 group left to play, and we'll have the final scores of all the players. Russell Sigmund has won all 3 tournaments so far this regular season. All right, that was aiming for 2. It's going to go in for John. So we'll go to 18 to finish off our tournament.
Have you always pulled for the cannon?
John Biber's on the tee.
Now, we're not quit, right? other one don't race all the time.
And he missed right. He'll go for 2.
Must be number 8. Ain't that whole Dale Earnhardt
All right, and here is Annie Charlton to finish our tournament for this evening. That looks good. Nice putt.
Very finish.
There it is.
What did you shoot?
Like the woman shoot.
So with that being done and over with, let's look at all our final scores. So Russell Sigmund walks the dog tonight, opened with a round of 23, and walks his way to an 8-shot victory by shooting 74. Dennis Jones comes in second at 82, and Chris Budding winds up in third at 85. So that will do it tonight here from Burlington. Thank you everybody for watching our broadcast. We will be back tomorrow from Ashburn at 7:30. And then possibly High Point at 7:30 on Thursday. But we will be in Tennessee next week. Bristol has the Virginia hunting events coming up next weekend. So we'll do Bristol next Monday, Kingsport next Tuesday. And so for all of us tonight here in Burlington, this is Opie Roberts saying thanks for watching our coverage, and we will talk to you from Ashburn. Good night, everybody.